Okay, so we've just restarted a relay peer, which handles the majority of the traffic, thanks to one of our extremely large in production um, sites letting us do in production beta testing of the new version of Gun. So you are seeing the input stream of all the writes happening to Gun um, right now. So down here I have some stats. It's already saved, well, actually it's in memory right now, so it's not even saving records. But it's received about almost a 500,000 records in just um, 2 minutes since I restarted it. One of the most important things I'm looking at over here is the stack number, because I implemented my own JSON parser. And my own JSON parser basically parses the data in 32 kilobyte chunks, and then it queues the next operation for later. So that way it can go back to handling web requests and not block the thread in order to keep uptime and responsiveness, or I should say low latency, be better. Um, I'm still working and testing that in production. You'll occasionally see the stacks do jump up, and that might relate to the byte size of some of these messages. These messages right here are being clipped. They're only 250 bytes of each message is being displayed, but some of these messages are like this is in megabytes. So 0.000, like, or the furthest right just being 1, I think is 100 bytes. And so sometimes if you see it jump up to like here or there, I think that there was a message that was 0.7, which was, almost 1 megabyte. Here's our here's how many peers are connected right now, and this thing just skyrockets whenever I restart the relay. It starts from 0 and then just starts accepting all the connections again, and it just goes up, 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 up. It usually maxes out with this relay around 14,000 is how many concurrent users that this particular site winds up having. Something else in here is this is some memory utilization. So our memory utilization has slowly gone up over time. I was noticing some out of memory crashes when I was running this new version, and I was worried it was related to the JSON, the custom JSON parser. But now that I've kind of twiddled with some things, it does look like things for the most part are behaving well. I've disabled any responses from Gun to isolate just inbound traffic, and clearly I need to handle stuff with a memory eviction, and I do have a memory eviction code, but it may not be working as well as I think. But the point being is, it seems like the CPU scheduler is working well enough for pretty much all of the operations that occasionally it gets stacked up with some things it needs to process, but then it quickly is able to shrink it back down. And the amount of time it has to do that is right here. This is the amount of seconds between each message that we're receiving. And so there's plenty of times where, right, like we had almost a third of a second to process something. Now, it could be that it took a third of a second to process something because something else was blocking. I don't quite know, but those are the things I'm looking at right now and inspecting and debugging. So anyways, I'm gonna stop the video here because I'm just rambling at this point, but I wanted to share something with the community, and this is very early in production testing of the new version, so there's a lot more to still do, but wanted to give you an update. Ooh, we're already moving towards 1 million records. That's kind of cool. Okay, all right. This is slightly deceptive. There's lots of stuff that are going wrong, and lots of stuff that's just exploding in my face that I'm still working through. So I don't think that this is representative of things working. it's it's yeah. So yeah.